I don't think I've made any phone calls in a while, so let's check in with PG Krolmeister.
Indy, what can I do for you?
Not much, PG.
Why are you so concerned about these machines?
Now, there's no such thing as something that is just a machine. Every Krolmeister product is a work of art.
Oh, of course.
Tell me about it. I couldn't agree more.
You're not a yes man, are you, Indy? Yes men are dangerous. They get you thinking you're the greatest thing on earth, and the next thing you know, you're making the dumbest decisions that ever could be made.
I'm not. I was being honest.
All right, then. What did you think of the Krolmeister salad cannon?
It was a little too powerful for the job.
Well, shoot. Add diplomacy to your list of skills, Indy. And what else can I do for you?
The Krolmeister salad cannon? Sounds a little intense.
Just out of curiosity, how many products do you make?
Oh, let me see now. Krolmeister particle accelerator, Krolmeister salad cannon, well, the whole line of salad dressings, of course, and then there's, not a clue. A lot. Never took the time to count.
Do you have a favorite invention?
Oh, well, now that you mention it, no, not really. All the really good ones got done before I came on the scene. Would have liked to come up with something big, like the clock, or the car, or the zipper. But that's the drawback of being a modern-day inventor. I'll be honest, most of the inventing I do is just gluing one thing onto another, like the phone radio or the thermometer pen. It's not exciting, but it's what the public seems to want.
Oh, that's kind of interesting, the thermometer pen. I'll make sure to buy one of those next time I go to Ma and Pa's.
Any idea why Debbie would be turning down better jobs to stay at Canute?
Indeed. Much as I love to help you with every small detail of your... Oh, come on, people! That's not even ours! Now, what was I saying? Was I lecturing you, or were we talking?
Lecturing.
All right, then, let me continue. Never mind. I can't even work up a good lecture these days with this crew. What can I do for you, Indy?
Can you tell me anything about Brooke Tavenaugh?
Now that's some good detective work. You want to make sure that we're not overlooking what's going on with the other team, am I right?
That's right.
Now, I don't know much about Brooke, except that she's pushing hard for that number one spot. Very ambitious and very smart. A woman with that kind of talent doesn't need to sabotage her competitors, but that doesn't mean that she wouldn't. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
I totally understand what you're saying, PG.
I've enjoyed talking to you.
Call back anytime.
Will do, PG. And now let's call Frank and Joe Hardy.
Please tell me you're going to get right up in the middle of things. Frank and I just saw footage from last year's EF3 in Kansas on the internet, and we think that you should be very careful out there, and shouldn't do anything reckless. Unless you're with Frosty. He's the best.
You know Frosty?
Of course. He's only the most fearless shooter on the storm circuit today. Everyone's seen that one picture he took, the one with the grapefruit-sized hail flying right at the lens. You know what I'm talking about.
That does sound like an interesting picture.
I guess he's a little more popular than I knew.
As storm photographers go, he's the one to watch. You should see if he'll give you lessons. Heck, you should see if you'll give me lessons as soon as we get this Romanoff thing all tied up. I wouldn't go that far. In fact, if I were you, I'd steer clear of Frosty for the time being. I'd be reluctant to trust anyone who is trying to make a name for himself, or anyone crazy enough to punch the core of a storm for that matter. All right, he might just have a point there.
Yeah, I think he does have a point.
I found some very interesting letters.
All right, tell me more.
Seems that Debbie's been turning down some pretty good employment opportunities.
All right, that's not very interesting at all. Continue.
It's getting there, trust me. It seems from these letters that Debbie expects to take control of the team soon.
All right, she's ambitious.
These go beyond ambitions. From reading these letters, it's clear that she expects Scott out, and soon. Not hopes he'll leave, expects him to be gone. Now, either she has some information that none of the rest of the team has, or
she plans on pushing him off the team herself.
Just what I was thinking, Joe.
Do you know why anyone would want to attract mice into the house where we're staying?
Is this someone a cat?
Unlikely.
Then I have no clue.
Nope. Well, so much for that.
I'd better get to the case.
Call me as soon as you learn anything new.
Okay, so let's help those prairie dogs. Pull out the vacuum here. And now you just want to suck them up with your vacuum. But you'll notice that the prairie dogs sneak in and out of their holes. You want to grab them when they're looking out of their holes. If you try to grab them when they're sneaking into their holes, you won't catch them. So just be really, really quick about this, and you should do fine. So it looks like I'm about halfway done. Okay, let's hope I can get some more. Ooh, looks like there's an awful lot of prairie dogs. Oh wow, I'm almost finished. Oh no, that didn't work. And that should be the last of them, right? Okay. Well, hold on a second. Paw Penny. And now the prairie dogs are going to be relocated to their new home right over here. Right on the far side of the barn.
Here you go, little guys. Good luck in your new home.
Yeah, good luck, everybody.
What's that flash? I should go check it out.
Yeah, this flash right over here.
It kind of looks like the money box I found at the farmhouse.
It looks exactly like the money box you found in the farmhouse. Okay, so a series of CB with CCRCG from an HP storm for $550. Wait a minute. HP? Didn't Frosty tell us something about HP Supercell? Yeah, HP, high precipitation. I wonder if that means these boxes of money are left for Frosty. Although I suppose they could be for somebody else. Maybe it's just a coincidence.
Hey there.
I'm all done with the prairie dog vacuum. Here you go.
Alrighty then. Anything else on your mind?
No, thank you.
That's it for now.
Bye now.
Okay. So I think that's just about it for this video. We called a lot of people, and we saved the prairie dogs. Job well done, Nancy.